whitewashed house Negro, white.
Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself who taught you to hate being what God gave you.
Acting white, a phrase that was coined and popularized by Signicia Fordham in 1986, refers to a person's perceived betrayal of their culture by assuming the social expectations of white society. But what does the phrase mean today?
Well, I grew up in Katy, Texas. Katy, Texas is a suburb of Houston. Katy is very white. It's very conservative. Yeah, in my past, I've definitely been told that I act white, I suppose, as opposed to acting black. To act white, I think, when I'm told this, means to speak properly, speak proper English, to not have slang, I guess, in my voice. I guess I was probably influenced by all of my friends. We were just all very smart individuals, and to some people, I suppose, being smart is like being white, which is something that they kind of correlate together. And so some of the things I've been called have been Oreo, being black on the outside but white on the inside. I'm being me. And so to say I'm acting implies that I'm putting on performance as someone that's not me, like as a different character.
Being a nigga is having everybody pay attention to what you're doing from a struggle standpoint and glorifying that.
This is the affirmative action part of the show.
I'm a nigga through and through. I can't lie, I am, you know, but at the same time, I know how not to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know how to be Floyd. Sometimes I do have to change up my lingo and I have to speak proper with all my ERs, you know, and you know, a nigga hates the ER on the end of that, you know, so.
My name is Sloan Toussaint Baptiste. I'm named after Toussaint Louverture, the first ever black general of Haiti. I went to Rutgers University where I pledged Omega Psi Phi fraternity. To act white, it's forced. It's not a natural way of what you would normally be accustomed to. Like, I feel it's not really a matter of the color of your skin that makes you black. I think it's the negritude, your attitude, the way you carry yourselves, the way you embody your blackness, you know, your knowledge of who you are and the people before you. So
I decided to conduct an experiment to see which behaviors and characteristics we attach to blackness and which we attach to whiteness. In a controlled environment, subjects were asked to observe stimuli in one of three categories: tone and articulation, subject matter, and body language, and decide whether they identified that stimulus with blackness, whiteness, or neither.
If you listen to Lil Wayne, you'll find out that he is really intelligent.
Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter weather, better. Lesser leather, never weathered, wetter weather, better.
Tone and articulation was most closely attached to racial identification and superseded both subject matter and body language. The question now is it okay to act white?
Yes, it's okay to act white. Yes, it is. Don't change who you are, but be a chameleon, blend in. everybody's an actor. So if they say you acting white, fuck them. They probably don't understand where you coming from.
I think this whole notion of acting white is frankly dumb, and it limits what people can achieve just by the nature of it. I remember I don't remember the name of the song, but it goes like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. I know that some people view assimilation and appropriation as a bad thing, especially because they think it's to the point where they're like making fun of it. But it's just not something I see as bad necessarily. I think it's something that's very natural, and when you put together all of these different cultures and all these different people, it's something that's bound to happen.
At some point you have to realize, all right, even though I'm raised in an all-white community, I'm still a black person. I'm still a black man or woman. You definitely 100% need to know your root if you're trying to grow. It's like a tree that doesn't know its own soil. You know? If you have no root, then what do you have? You can easily be cut down. If it's in you, if it's already embedded in you, if you have already set your standard for who you are in this world, you don't have to act like anything. You're just being you. So if you're a black person who's conscious of, hey, I'm a black person in America, or even better, I'm a black intellectual in America, you don't have to conform to anything, you know?
We'll figure it out sometime soon.